Hey there, my name's Chris Tertzagian, and thank you so much for joining me in another episode of Loving Charleston Life. Today we're going to talk about appraisals. So I've been on both sides of the coin with the appraisals. I've represented buyers who have walked in with instant equity because the appraisal was higher than the sales price, so they're walking in with instant equity. And I've been on the other side of the spectrum where the appraisal came in low and I had to fight the appraiser for the value. So some common thoughts about appraisals. So this is the course of events. When you're a buyer and you're applying for a loan, the lender is going to order an appraisal. And the reason why the appraisal is ordered is to determine the value of the house. It's a third party giving an opinion. We want to make sure that the buyer's not overpaying for the house. And the bank also wants to make sure that they're making a good investment by loaning the money out on this house. So they want to know the value as well. Another common thought about appraisals is that the value is based on comps. So the appraiser is going to go out and look through the area, the neighborhood, and see like properties to the house that they're appraising. And those are called comps, comparable properties. And through those comps, they're going to look at homes with similar age, similar condition, and size. And then once that's all done and completed, that everyone gets a copy of the appraisal report. So here's the skinny. This is what really goes down. So the appraisal happens. It's ordered by the lender. The appraiser goes in and does a thorough walkthrough, walks through the house to determine the condition, takes measurements, checks the tax records, makes sure that everything is, gets all the details on the house. So then they also review the comps, and when they get the comps, they go to the MLS and they download the pictures and all the information about the house that's important to determine its value. And home's value is also determined on the number of rooms, the number of bathrooms, the number of bedrooms, the square footage, overall condition, and upgrades. Once that's done and the report is complete, the report goes out solely to the lender and the buyer. It's only the buyer's property, and that does not go to the seller. So it's the buyer's property, and the buyer can do with it as he or she wishes. So having said that, sometimes the appraisal process is a little bit to take in, and you want a good real estate agent that's gonna orchestrate that part of the sale process effectively. So you want to make sure the communication's there with the appraisal, and you want to make sure that the home is priced correctly. So having a good agent ensures that. So one thing that I do to take that extra step, I am sure to research the tax records. Those are sales that are not in the MLS that can help determine the value of the home that's not as accessible to you. So I take that extra step. I research the tax records to make sure that all the sales that are included that may help add value to this home. And sometimes there are some non-traditional sales that have gone down with that value, and that's absolutely totally helpful. And then another thing that I do is, it doesn't matter any market that we're in, I always communicate with the appraisal. As soon as the appraiser sets up the appointment, I call them, I introduce myself, give them any information that deems necessary, anything with regards to upgrades, any sales that they may not see, like that I find in the tax records, and I build that bond and want to let them know that I'm here, I'm available if they have any questions, that I'm happy to answer them for them. So, those are some things that I do to take it a little extra step further. So by this point in time, if you're thinking, whoa, what's an appraisal? What's going on with this whole sales process? If you guys need a little bit of guidance, feel free to give me a call. I'm happy to help, happy to navigate you through the process. Even if you just want information, I'm happy to give you a crash course in selling and buying. So feel free to contact me down below. The numbers and everything and email and contact information is down below. And there's no tactics, there's no obligation, no pressure, just full on information. And if I can help in any way, I'm happy to do it. Have a great day. Look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.